Married to the famous Paula Stringer. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, happy Tuesday. Big waves to you. Good to see you. Good gracious. Man, big hugs, wrapping you up this morning. And you're going to get off this thing and you're going to be so fired up to take on the day. Okay. We're going to get right into it because I went in 1,000 different directions today. But And in case you can't see me, I am here. And yes, this is my favorite camo shirt, okay? Anytime. Sometimes in the morning it's a little cool, so I have to put on long sleeves. So, all right. The word for today is movement. Movement, okay? And I hope I can make this work out in my crazy brain, okay? Because my brain's like spaghetti noodles, it's all over the place. But movement, if you look at the definition, it's the act of changing position, progressing, advancing, physical motion it refers to. But it also describes forward progress in our thoughts, in our goals, in our relationships, in our life. Okay. Now, after I read the definition and I looked and I wrote some things down, I was thinking about what to say. I went in different directions. So I'm just going to give it to you this morning. If you look at movement, like it's evident that something's alive, like there is progress. I said this in a video I shared across social media yesterday that Dr. Strand, if you're a part of our company, you know Dr. Strand. He says a body in motion tends to stay in motion, but a body at rest tends to stay at rest. Have you ever thought about somebody that they work their entire career to retire, and they retire and things start going south? So I challenge all of us. One of the things that I guess I've learned in 50 years of living and self-developing and reading and and listening to podcasts is that God made us to be in motion. He put us on this earth to thrive, not to just survive. And where I went this morning is sometimes in life, when we think about movement, and I feel like this will hit some people, sometimes we can stop movement because of comparison. And this is where I took a left turn this morning. And I'm just speaking from my heart. Calvin, Kevin Elko, which is a psychologist, a sports psychologist for a lot of D1 universities. He said one time, he said, comparison is the thief of joy. But I got to say this morning, I think comparison is the thief. It steals movement. And I want to challenge all of us this morning. Let me tell you where I think in the world that we live in today, where comparison has stolen movement, is on social media. Because man, do we compare ourselves to others on social media. And we don't even know the story. We don't know the other story. But the assumption will be like a thief in the night and steal our movement, and we'll start to retreat. It could be our health. Like, man, we could be making progress in our health. We're moving, we're moving. But you know what? When I got on social media this morning, there's this guy that looks so much better than me. He's got these abs, he's got all this. Before I know it, it's the thief that is stealing my movement. And I start retreating, I start slacking, I start slowing down my progress. Why? Because comparison has made me bitter and it stopped my movement. I see it in business all the time. I see it in network marketing. I watch people and man, they're moving, they're growing, they're doing, they're excelling. They're on the road to be the two percenter in our profession. But then social media, they start watching this other person, and this other person's doing better than them, and they've already told themselves this person's making more money than them. They're doing building bigger teams than them. And before you know it, guess what happens? It's the thief that steals their movement. So I challenge everybody this morning, including me, don't let comparison in this world of social media and getting on and comparing other people and their success and all of their looks and everything, don't let it be the thief to your joy. Don't let it be the thief to your movement in your direction, because God put you on this earth to thrive at your pace, at your speed, but he put you on earth to thrive, not to survive. Don't let comparison stop you from that. All right, Andrea. I told you I went in a different direction. I hope for somebody today it was needed. So I'll turn it to you.
Well, it was a beautiful lesson. I loved it. And I went in a whole nother one. So that's okay. I like when we just kind of go, woo. But the quote that I found was from Pablo Picasso. And supposedly, I didn't hear it, so I'm trusting the internet here, was said, action is the foundational key to all success. And so what I looked into is, okay, how do we keep moving? And like, why is this so important? So I just kind of looked into just some kind of little things that spurred me this morning. So first of all, don't wait until you feel ready. So, how many of us, like, oh gosh, I'm so guilty of this. Like, I'm going to start a new fitness program. Now, instead of just walking around my neighborhood, I'm going to go Google the most effective fitness program for 50-year-old women, right? And it tells me, somebody tries to sell me, it tells me that I need this weight set or kettlebells or I don't know, an inversion table, who knows? And then I think, well, I really want to spend the money on this? And I stop and I decide and I stop and I decide. And maybe I've got to shop. And so I wait. And then, of course, once I have the equipment, I got to have the right shoes. Coach tells me if I get new shoes, I'm going to be faster, right, Coach? You talk about that all the time. So, got to get the new shoes. And if I've got new shoes, and I can do a million things that maybe I'm taking a little bit of action, but I'm not moving. I would have been so much more effective if I just started right here and threw on my old tennis shoes and walked around the block just one time would be better than all of course, Eric, yeah, I got to get those drops in, than all of that prep work, right? So sometimes we think we're setting us up for beautiful success because we're making sure every duck is in a row, but sometimes it's better to just go. So start where you are. Don't worry about everything. Because number two is we've got to realize that progress is going to beat perfection every single time. I've got a little secret for all of us. None of us is perfect. Not a single one of us. Even when we think we've got it all figured out, we don't, right? We just don't know the thing we haven't figured out yet. So let's just take a little bit of progress and have just a little bit of movement. Three, one conversation can absolutely change our business. We've all felt it, right? We have that conversation and you can feel that little bit of shift. And maybe the shift is external, right? We found somebody to go run with, but maybe that shift is internal where we found that little fire to go run ourselves. Doesn't really matter. We just know that that conversation can make or break our business. So go have it. Anybody else have like a 50-pound phone? I can't lift 50 pounds with one hand. So sometimes I really can't lift that phone. But I know that when I do, it's crazy. Stuff happens, movement happens. One workout. Number four is one workout can restart your health journey. So if you're feeling stuck in that health space, well, go do that walk around the block. Because isn't it kind of interesting when we start something? we want to keep it up. Coach already said it. A body in motion. Is that Newton? I don't know who said that. I can't remember high school science. Somebody maybe put it in the chat. But a body in motion stays in motion. So just go do that one little workout, even if it's that simple little thing. We were on a Zoom the other day. I don't remember who said it, but somebody's win set for them was when they went to the gym and got the smoothie. They didn't even work out. They just walked in the door because maybe their gym is one of those fancy gyms that's got a smoothie bar. Well, that was their win today. Well, hey, even if it's a small win, let's just go do that little bit of a win. How about this? Number 5, one apology can begin healing a relationship. Who in our life needs a little sorry, right? Just needs a little bit of a, ooh, my bad. I didn't mean. I apologize. I take full responsibility for how can I make amends? Because man, when we do that, we can really change the trajectory. Maybe we were watching a relationship go like this. Well, let's go bring it back together. How about number 6? One page can start a book. I will tell you, I completely stopped reading in February of this year. I could not make it through. My comprehension was just gone. It was a very interesting experience. And I was challenged by my mentor to go read a book that is in the other room, and I can't remember the name of it. But what is that book that I'm reading right now by Simon Sinek? I'm still reading it. Help, Coach.
The Infinite Game.
Oh, thank goodness. The Infinite Game. I'm reading it. I'll tell you this. I started reading it. I'm not quite sure how long ago. I'm only on page 56. But I'll tell you, the first day I read literally one page, and it helped me get back that mojo. I'm reading it slowly. My comprehension is still low, but I'm improving, right? So just read that one page. Even if you're saying, I'm not a reader, I can't, I'm not a, well, guess what? Let's change that story, flip that script, and just do the one little thing. And then lastly, let's remember that one step that we actually take today is better than the 10 that we planned for someday, right? We all can have this to-do list that is this long, and then our to-done list is like this big. So let's shrink that to-do list to just the things that are truly important and go get one of them done today. Just take a little bit of movement, because we can go do something amazing just by taking that one little step. And the book name is The Infinite Game by Simon Sinek. So I just forgot it for a moment. That was the lesson today. Thank you, Coach. This was a good one.
Great word. Great word today, guys. We hope you have a great Tuesday. We love you. We're grateful for you. We'll see you back tomorrow.
See you back tomorrow.
Everybody have a great day.
Have a wonderful day.
Guys,
Have a great day. Love you guys.